everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm back with another fragrance review. So, what we're gonna hop into today is none other than CK1, not CK1, CK All, CK All. But before we hop into the fragrance, currently at the shooting of this video, I'm sitting at 442 subscribers on the road to 500. So I need y'all to do your boy a favor. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So when we get to 500, we're going to worry about 600. So, what I have for you today is CK All. CK All. Let me see if I can get it to focus. CK All. There you go. CK All. And I got this fragrance from Burlington. So the thing about Burlington is when you get fragrance from Burlington, shop around before you just grab the first one you see, because this is a let me see, I want to say it's a 200 ml. Yeah, this is a 200 ml. And I seen a 100 ml that they wanted more for this. They wanted more for the 100 ml than they did for this one. I don't know who did the pricing, but the 100 ml, the 100 ml, they wanted like $26, and I ended up paying like 19 bucks for the 200 ml. But before we hop into the note breakdown and stuff like that, y'all know how we do on the channel. Little sip, man. Little Crown Royal Vanilla. Little nightcap, man. As y'all don't notice, man, I shoot a lot of my videos at night. Like like right now it's 11 o'clock. You gonna see it in the morning though, but I shoot a lot of my videos at night. Cheers, man. All right. So, note breakdown. So when you look into this fragrance, great atomizer, fire hydrant. Oh my goodness. So when you look into the main accords on this fragrance, you got citrus, white floral, aromatic, floral, green fruity, and fresh spicy. And that's one of the first things you pick up in this fragrance is those white floral notes. Those white florals and the citrus. Man, so everybody that knew the fragrance, accords are basically adjectives that's describing the notes that you are smelling. So when you look at it in this fragrance, the top notes are bergamot, mandarin orange, and grapefruit blossom. So the bergamot in this fragrance is a little sour, not like real bitter, but it's a little bitter. But the mandarin orange is so juicy, and the grapefruit blossom is such it's a floral, but it kind of gives a mouth-watering aspect to the mandarin orange and the bergamot to kind of juice it up a little bit. Those three fragrances, or those three notes, I should say, blends very well together. One doesn't stand out more than the other one. You pick up the grapefruit blossom, you pick up the mandarin orange, and you get the bergamot. But in the way that they're blended, it gives you like this citrus grenade, like this citrus gladiator. It's very citrus heavy in the top, but you get those floral notes start to creep in real smoothly. Yeah, those middle notes, or should I say the floral notes, which are jasmine, rhubarb, fresher, and lily. So you smell the jasmine, and then you get the rhubarb. So for people that don't know, rhubarb is kind of like it's a plant, but it's like a sweet, sour, mouth-watering type plant. It gives off a vibe to where it doesn't take away from the jasmine and the other. What's the other notes? Let me go back right quick to make sure. Right, so the lily and the jasmine, the rhubarb doesn't take away from it, but it curves it enough to where you're not walking around smelling like the old lady that's sitting in the front of the church. And gives it that mouth-watering, tantalizing type vibe to where when the middle starts to clash with the top notes, it really blends to make a dope feeling. Like this right here is like a fruit basket in the sense of think about decoration. You know, when you got decoration in your house, you got the fruit basket and you got like flowers and stuff sitting around and then beside it. This is what this remind me of. You know, summertime, springtime, picnic, real bright, real fresh. Think about you ever walk outside, you know, and you smell the honeysuckle trees by the house or things like that. This is what this remind me of. Just real pleasant, real citrus. When you get into the last three notes, or should I say the bass notes, you got, let me see. You got amber, musk, and vetiver. So the muskiness in this is kind of what help it from being so floral, if that makes sense. Because you can get to the point where it's so floral that it becomes a feminine scent to where it won't be unisex, if that makes sense. But the musk and the vetiver really help this fragrance to where it just sit right in the middle, where it's not too strong for a woman to wear, but it's not too soft for a man to wear either. And the amber and the dry down helps smooth out the musk vibe and the woodsy vetiver vibe, man. This is a dope fragrance, man. I would say as my boy Dedrick at Hillside would say, blind by warrior. I'm a blind by warrior, man. So if you've been in the game long enough, you kind of look at notes and you say, oh, okay, I got a feeling I'm gonna like this. Or you just like, man, it's only $25. I waste that on a combo, man. Let me just go and shoot from the hip, man, and see what happened. So I shot from the hip, man. But I had other CK fragrances, man, that I really enjoy. And this one right here, man, this one is a must-have, I would say. Just like the annual summer fragrances, man. This right here is a must-have, man. CK. Oh, man, I probably get like 6 hours out of this at most because I spray my clothes and I spray my skin, and I spray heavy. I'm like 12, 14 sprays. So, you know, I spray real heavy. But I get like 6 hours, and that including the whole dry down to where it's just a skin scent. But in that first hour to 2 hours, when people smell you, they gonna be like you smell good, especially if you're outside, especially if you're active, especially if you're by a lake or a beach or anything where it's breezy and the wind picks up this fragrance, man, and carry it. People gonna say you smell good because it's a great smelling fragrance, man. It's a great smelling fragrance, especially when it start to change from the top notes and start to go into the middle notes, the floralness. It still holds its aquaticness in the sense of not in the sense of like oceanic a fragrance, but like aqua-like in wateriness and juiciness, like aquaponics type. This is a very juicy type fragrance. Like even smelling it, the senses react to it and your mouth start to water. It's a very, very citrus heavy, juicy type fragrance, man. I would definitely say it's a must-have. On a scale of 1 to 10, for what it does, man, I give it an 8 because you know it lacks in longevity, but it's $25. What you expect? But for what it does, I really give it a 10 because of how much you pay for it and for what it does. But just on being a realistic, it's simplicity, but it's great simplicity. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with simplicity in the fragrance. You know what it's gonna do. You know when to wear it, how to wear it, outside, moving around, picnic, barbecue, baseball, soccer, anything summertime that's going to be dealt with outside, this right here is going to be able to accommodate you for everything that you're going to be doing in the summertime with this fragrance, man. It's a dope fragrance, man. It's a dope fragrance. I would say a must-have, especially for $25. You can't go wrong. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in on this road to 500. Man, I thank y'all, man, for continuing to support, watching the videos, for like, sharing, and commenting. And as always, until next time, instant transmission.